They say grief has no timeline, that eventually you learn to live. My name's Kevin, and I lost my brother Matthew in winter 2022. A drunk driver, or so they said, but a few months ago, I got a message from his number. If you think this is a false alarm story, keep reading, because at this point, I'm not even sure what's real anymore. I'm 29 now, Matthew was 32. He'd always been the strong one. Steady job, clean record, never a drinker. When the police called on December 12th, I thought it was about Mom getting sick. Instead, they said he'd been speeding, drunk, head on, gone before he hit the ground. The service was 2 days later. I stood at the casket wearing his flannel shirt. I cried more in that moment than I had all year. His friends called me after, said he'd been texting me that night, late. I still have the unread message. I'll call in the morning, nothing more. 3 nights later, at 2:13 a.m., my phone buzzed. A single message from Matt's number. You're right. I didn't crash the car. I stared, thumb hovering over the delete button. Thought it was a joke, maybe a drunk friend messing around, then another. Someone made it look that way. My hands trembled. I tapped reply. Who is this? But got no answer. Just a final line. Check the dash cam. It's still uploading. I logged into Matt's Drive account, something I hadn't done since I retrieved his files after the funeral. There it was. A folder titled Dashcam Raw. The latest file. Crash-2022-12-11.mp4. I clicked. It began with highway pavement, raindrops falling on the windshield. Then the camera shifted, Matt adjusting the mirror, steady speed. At 10:47 p.m., another car's headlights appear in the curve, too bright, too close. The other car crosses the center line, clips his front fender. It wasn't an accident. I replayed it 30 times, eyes burning. I knew him. I knew his driving. He didn't get sloppy, he didn't text. Not him. Next morning, I went to the station, showed them all the files. They said the footage was inconclusive. Could be glitch, weather interference, he overcorrected, they said. I was emotional, paranoid. They recommended therapy. I left feeling defeated. At midnight, 2 text notifications. From Matt's number. Documents revealed Matt found anomalies. Data showing mass surveillance of unhoused citizens, unauthorized data scraping. He emailed a whistleblower group, said he would handle it discreetly. Then he disappeared. From the folder, an attached image. Matt's smiling face, but in the back, blurred, someone dressed like him, standing in an empty office hallway. But it couldn't be Matt. Too tall, head too low. I gasped. Next days, camera on my desk flickered. My keyboard typed by itself at 3:03 a.m. Help me. My laptop battery drained overnight, files corrupted. I woke with a faint whisper in my ear. You shouldn't have seen that. I started to lock my phone when I slept, and there were messages. Deleted? No. Encrypted. They will erase him. They don't want me here either. I blocked the number. They came from 2 more unknown contacts. The texts repeated when I unlocked the phone. I met a private investigator. He took the video, showed it at an underground info share group. No conclusions, just warnings. That night, at 2:47 a.m., I woke to phones chiming. I checked Matt's number again, no new message. Then I heard a voice in my kitchen. Quiet. The kind of voice you used to hear in your little brother's room when he put a toy bunny to bed. Soft. You never clocked out. I froze. It felt like Matt. The words were wrong. They called it clocking out in St. Clement's, the hospital he volunteered at. He talked about it. But he never worked there. Silence. That evening, I got one last message. Don't let them erase me. Your number 047. Find my folder in the basement. Finish it. I realized it wasn't Mark or someone in suits. It was from Matt, or something using his access, his voice to speak through me. I drove aimlessly. I thought about deleting everything, but I won't. I'm far from my old apartment now. I changed my number. I'm laying low. But here's what I want you to know. If you ever lose someone, but then hear their voice again, or see their number pop up, don't dismiss it as grief. Don't call them gone forever, because in that moment, you may be the only person who can finish what they started. Message from an inactive number.